It's 9:35 KDAY Morning Show, Cece and Romeo,
Yes.
Saturday morning. But tonight, Saturday night tonight,
Woo!
it's definitely going down. But we got like legends in the building. And Cece, they
Legends.
don't come here enough, though.
No, and that's what I was saying. When they walked in, we were so geeked up. And I'm like, you guys don't come here enough. This is such a treat for us. This is a special moment for KDAY to have you in our building.
And when you walk in, we got to say, Slam!
Slam! Let the boys be boys! Hey! We up in here, Onyx in the building. What's poppin'?
Yes!
KDAY.
Oh,
This
man.
is where hip hop lives.
It's where it lives.
This
And it's
where
the
we
first
live.
This is where I
hip-hop
was
station.
born.
This our
It
crib.
lives, everything.
This our crib right here, straight
We
up.
appreciate that, man. What's going down tonight, before we talk about Verzuz battle, we normally like to go back to where you started. We're going to start in the now.
Yes,
y'all
we
got
are.
some new shit out right now.
Yeah,
So let's talk
yeah,
about that, man. Talk
yeah.
about the new that y'all just released,
No
bro.
doubt, man. You know what I'm saying? Onyx versus everybody.
Yes.
The new album, crazy. You know what I'm saying? Real underground beats, real ill lyrics. You know what I'm saying? I produced the album, and Sticky is in rare form. Like Sticky is back to like Shut 'Em Down album. Sticky, like it's crazy.
Okay.
Album.
Yeah.
Onyx
Yeah.
versus
Yeah.
everybody. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm talking about. And let's talk about this. Usually when you drop records back in the day, you have to drop it, and you have to do it. Let's do this, drop it down south. Let's drop it out west. Now with social media and the way things are now, you press one button, it's out there.
Everybody.
How does
got
it feel to be
Push of a
connected to the
button.
whole world now? Like,
Yo,
you know, it's
just
instant.
crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? We connected to the whole world. We about to go into the multiverse too.
Oh,
a whole
okay.
nother
Word up.
world. You know what I'm
Word
saying?
up. Right.
What?
There's
Let's talk
nothing
about
even
that.
stop
Get
in
it.
this world. Straight up.
Right next door to the
Multiverse.
metaverse.
Big enough for all of us.
That's right, as
Right
you
next
should.
door.
Yes. Oh
Right.
my goodness. So, but let's talk about this, because I was talking to Rome and I'm like, oh my God, they have a sneaker out too.
Yeah.
What is going on? And then it's called Ewing, and I was like asking him, I was like, I wonder if it's for Patrick Ewing. And he's like,
That's
you should ask
first
them
thing,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Is it?
yeah,
Collaboration.
Yeah,
It
yeah. What's a
okay, let's talk
collaboration?
about that. It's dope.
It's strictly for charity, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We got to give back, you know what I'm saying? So we,
We
got
did a deal.
sneaker,
Yeah, we did a
you know
deal
what
with
I'm
you and Brand.
saying? You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The
Limited
sneaker.
edition.
Nice, comfortable too. Right.
See, we got to do that. Yeah.
I like
Straight
that.
And the
up.
The
colors
gray and black
comfortable.
design is popping. And for
colors
what charity? I think that's dope that you
Hood
guys are.
tested, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
For the USG charity,
And
United
hunger
States
aid.
Ghetto.
Hunger aid.
Okay, for all of that. So you're doing it, man. Like, look, you never left the game, but I feel like with social media and with the artists of today, they are bringing a new artist that wants to know about you.
Yeah.
Right? They want to go back and say hip hop started with a foundation of East
did.
Coast rapper, West Coast rappers, and now all of a sudden we want to learn about Onyx. So how does it feel knowing you got a generation of people like 20 years old, 18, that want to come out and check for you?
That's cool because we our music is for the adolescents. When we make music in the studio, we got to go back in the time like when we was, you know what I'm saying, coming up, because we like to target that audience because we brought slam to the game. Like we brought
Right.
mosh pits, slam dancing.
Stage diving.
We brought all that to the hip hop, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you
So
did.
I see the young guys out there, the little Uzi Verts, you know what I'm saying, the Travis Scotts and the ASAP Mobs and all them, they still carrying the culture. You know, we the slam boys though.
Right.
So we like to target
Slam
that
boys.
audience, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But you know what? Not only that, like most of the time, a lot of artists that really pass through KDAY, their music is timeless, and that's what sets them apart from the rest. But in your case, not only is your music timeless, but your energy and who you are is timeless. You know, I think that's why the younger generation is so attracted to your music and to you guys as a group. It's just the energy that you put out there.
Yeah, man, we've been through a lot. 30 years in the game, you know what I'm saying? 1993, the first album came out, so next year will be the 30th anniversary.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? And I want to say rest in peace to Jam Master Jay.
Yes.
Big DS.
Big DS.
My man Shy Skills.
Shy Skills.
You know, we created that first album, Back to
X1.
F Up, you know what I'm
X1.
saying? And
Yeah.
we created something. 30 years later, we still here. And the energy is like that because we've been through so much. We've seen so much happen in our lifetime, and every day you wake up is a blessing.
Yes, it is.
Killing with
That's true,
adrenaline.
man.
Straight up.
Hey, that is so true. And speaking of anniversary, just a few days ago was the 29th year anniversary for Onyx for the single for Slam being dropped.
right.
Yeah.
Slam.
And it still hits the same way when people put it on, man. Like when I think about that, I think of Annie Up. There's a few records that just resonate
Yeah,
that way.
yeah.
What was it like recording that record in the studio? Did you know when y'all recorded that saying this shit gonna hit different?
Yo, we went to Def Jam. The whole album was finished.
Uh-huh.
And the radio guy up there, Mike Kaiser, he was like,
What up,
y'all
Mike?
ain't got no radio records. So we walked out of Def Jam with our heads down, but we picked our heads up because we saw this video from Nirvana called "Smells Like Teen Spirit."
Yes,
yeah.
I know that
So
song.
we was just trying to figure out what was gonna be the hit, the next radio record, and we saw that video. And we was like, yo, we gonna bring this to hip hop, yo.
Word.
And we created Slam. It was created.
Yeah, it wasn't an accident. It was intentional.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
love it.
That's why there's no cursing on there. It's made for the radio.
High
You know what I'm
energy.
saying? That record was a well-planned attack.
No, let me tell you, when it's either house parties or clubs and that song comes on, I love it, but I make my way off the dance floor because all the guys end up coming on and they just start mosh pitting it. You know what I mean? And I'm like, oh, the song's on. Let me just make my way out because everybody's vibing to it. But
I
it's
see
still
girls slam dancing too.
Yes, they do slam dance to it. It's crazy. Our producer just waved. She's like, I do that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yo, we having a contest right now with Trilla for the best slam dancers to come out. You get free tickets straight up.
Oh, wait,
Okay,
hold up. Can we back up? Because our listeners are definitely want to go ahead and chime in on this one.
Yeah, what's the number? We got a caller number they could call.
Hold on, Stick gonna give me the number right now.
You want to slam dance, you want to mosh pit, come out, we giving away tickets. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
So,
my God,
tap
that's
in
a
with the
vibe.
gods, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So they call, they text, how they doing it to tap in with
We're
you?
going to get you the
It's
information right now.
onyx.clz.ai.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
so
what you
he's
got to
the
go
technical
to.
guy.
Yeah.
He was already on it.
Get the
already
free
on
slam dance tickets for the forum Verzuz.
Come on,
Damn,
man.
that means they're going to have that whole mosh pit right there. It's going to be lit.
Onyx.
I already can picture it.
.ai. One more time. Onyx.clz.ai.
Let them know. And
Pull
you
up,
talk
pull
about
up.
That. And pull up. You got to pull up tonight because it's going down versus battle. So whose idea was it to put y'all up against Cypress Hill? Who made the phone call? How'd that come about?
Yo, man, you know, I respect Cypress Hills, you know what I'm saying? When we was making that album Back to F Up, we was looking at them dudes and we was saying we gotta destroy them dudes. That was the mentality.
That was your mentality
Really?
making that
That's
record?
the facts.
Everybody.
Naughty by nature. Cypress. We was looking-
Whoever.
like they came before us.
Right.
So when we making an album, we looking at them like, yo, we gotta come harder than that. And it's crazy, 30 years later, we battling Cypress Hills and Verzuz because they a part of our journey.
Yes.
So, you know, I put the energy out there. I did an interview and
Then I
was
made
like,
the call.
They was like, yo, who you want to battle on Verzuz?
Yeah.
Everybody says MOP.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
we from New York and the
Yeah.
energy, like you mentioned Annie Up.
Absolutely.
But I was like, you know what? Cypress Hills. Because they represent the slam culture like we do. So I thought, you know, if we have a battle with them, you're going to see a lot of mosh pits, you know what I'm saying? Killer Man,
Lot
throw
of
your guns,
craziness.
Yes.
slam, and, you know, it's going to be crazy.
It's gonna
Plus,
be
they
epic.
bring the high energy just like you guys do, too. So it's going to be great. Just that high
Nobody
energy.
brings the
Yeah.
high energy like us.
Oh,
Don't get it twisted.
Be real. My
chilling
bad,
right
bro.
now.
Twisted.
Sorry,
We chilling.
B. Sorry,
we chilling.
B.
Let's
We
not-
chilling right
let's back that
now.
up.
We chilling right now.
Adrenaline.
Here's what's crazy.
You
They
see,
say
we
they're chilling.
are the energy.
Yeah, all right, I know y'all gonna bring it tonight, man. Look,
Yeah,
y'all
chilling
here,
right now.
Cypress Hill. It's gonna be entertainment.
And we're
It's
not
gonna be.
smoking to after we smoke Cypress Hills.
Oh,
Word.
that's what's going down.
Straight up.
I like it. Talk that talk.
Yeah.
Man,
Yes.
oh man, it's gonna be entertaining tonight for sure, man. It's gonna be love on that stage, and I cannot wait to see
Styles
that
make
go down.
fights. We the underdogs, but styles make fights.
Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Yo, shout to the boxers, too, because
Yeah.
it's going to be a great night of boxing.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Vargas brothers.
Vargas brothers fighting.
Holyfield's son.
fight. It's going to be
gonna
a
be
night
nice.
of
Son of
entertainment.
Holyfield.
So, what better groups to do versus with boxing than Onyx and Cypress Hill? Because that's what we bring the energy.
Yes, I'm excited about this versus, and I'm
Start
looking
on
at your.
stage, end up in the ring.
I'm looking at your
This is the
tour
biggest
dates right
versus
now.
ever, by the way. This is the biggest one. This is the most money they
We're
spent.
gonna find out
This is the
tonight.
biggest
That's
one right
so,
here.
oh, so the most money they put up for this one, right?
Yeah,
The most
commercials,
eyeballs,
everything. We out here.
Oh wow! Well,
Because
as they should.
Because everybody is outside now. Mm-hmm. We coming outside.
Meet me outside.
No
Meet
doubt.
me
So we out,
outside.
and we definitely going on tour, too.
No, that's what I'm looking at right now, and I see that you're going to be okay. So after the forum, you guys are going to New York, but I'm looking at it, and your tour dates are like Sweden, Switzerland, Germany. So explain to me like the difference between the crowds from overseas to the States.
Crazy and crazier.
I feel it.
But
I
we
feel
the
it.
craziest.
The crazier and the craziest. Man, I'm telling y'all, the energy is crazy.
crazy.
So, look, people want to know because people know your history, but a lot of people, like I said, a lot of youngins want to get to know more about you. How did y'all even meet? Is it true that it started in school or who?
Well, this how it
Started
started.
in the
This how
womb.
it started, man.
Uh-huh.
Rest in peace to Big DS, the founding member of Onyx.
Okay.
Me and Big DS started Onyx on 135th Street in Queens, 120th Avenue. We lived on the same block, and we loved hip hop. We was coming up. We was seeing Slick Rick. You know what I'm saying? Rakim, Big Daddy Kane, KRS One, and we was like, we want to be rappers. We was little kids, and we took it. We met Son C. Son C came from Brooklyn, and we started Onyx. You know what I'm saying? And then Sticky came in the group later. You know what I'm saying? And we formed this group with Jam Master Jay, and we changed hip hop forever because people still slam dancing in hip hop, and we brought that to hip hop.
And we
You
got
know
the
what I'm saying?
illest logo in the game, the Mad Face.
That's how we met. We
That's
cousins.
dope.
we cousins. Me and Stick is cousins.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So his mother and my mother are sisters.
And y'all will carry the torch on for Onyx.
Yeah.
3 decades in the game.
Right.
Versus battle going down tonight. Cypress Hill.
I'm excited about
From
this
the stage
versus,
to the ring. I love the way you put that.
And
like
shout
that.
to Son C too. You know what I'm saying? Son C, we love you, my dude. Straight up.
Love you,
Word
Son
up.
C.
Titanium.
Straight up.
Titanium.
Okay.
So listen, this energy tonight at the Forum, you're gonna see all your fans. They're gonna be there face to face. How is that? Because I forgot what artist we were interviewing, but I asked the artist, I was like, do you like being, in the booth more, or is it on stage? And I thought for this particular artist, because they're so in tune, I was like, maybe the booth, and they're like, no, I love being in front of my fans. And I'm like, what? Is that the same vibe with you guys too? You guys got so much energy that I already know the booth is crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Creating the music is probably just as crazy.
It all goes together because when you're in the booth,
Yeah.
you imagining yourself in front of the crowd. So when you're in the booth, you're in front of the crowd. They're just not there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when you get there, it's like, yo, I did that in the booth.
Yes.
This is for that. You know what I'm saying? When you go on stage, I'm not gonna lie. Every show, I'm nervous.
No!
But
I
when
can't even see
Throw
it.
Your Guns
I
come
would
on,
never even
Yeah.
think.
when it goes, take him out, bring him out dead, shine him up.
Shine the ball
That's
head.
when everything is just like, okay, we doing this.
Right.
This is what we do. This is what God put us
You
here to do.
already jumped out
and
the
we
plane
rock it.
now.
Let's go.
Man,
go.
That's amazing, the fact that you still get nervous, because that just shows your passion, your love for the
Right.
game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I feel like if you're not at that point and you just go on and you're like, let me just grab this mic and go on, then it's just not a performance. But when you have that nervous, it's because that energy's running through you, right?
Yeah.
Well, y'all here on the West Coast, LA, so let's talk about some West Coast rappers that inspired y'all. Or we know what Cypress Hill did. They fired you up. They made you want to go in the booth and be
Right.
better, do better,
Come
right?
on, man.
Any other West Coast artists you got
Come
love
on,
for?
you was playing Tupac when we walked in here, man.
Had to do it.
Me and Tupac born the same year, 1971. His birthday is June 16th, the day after my mother's birthday. But we shared the same energy, me and Tupac. You know what I'm saying? We was doing movies at the same time in the game coming up. I relate to that dude. And the Outlaws, my dudes, you know what I'm saying?
Word
I
up,
love
word
those.
up.
Shout out
But
to
you know,
Noble.
Snoop Dogg,
Yes.
Dr. Dre. We was on a Chronic tour, the first tour, the big tour we ever been on with Snoop and Dr. Dre, and they got an ill show.
Oh, they do. Snoop.
That show was incredible. Like Dr. Dre
Insane.
was a genius. Him and Snoop. So
Was, is.
So we definitely rocking with the West Coast.
That's what's up,
Shout
man.
out to
West
Easy E.
Coast.
Shout out to Easy E.
Oh,
already
yeah.
know he
You gotta
started
shout out
these
Easy,
gangsters.
yes.
MC8, yo, I used to love that tape back in the days, man.
Wow.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
You
yeah.
crazy?
I know y'all can name drop for days, man. It just
And
feels
Kendrick
good
Lamar
hearing y'all
is
say
doing
it.
his thing right
Yes,
now.
he
Oh
is.
man,
Mention
that
little-
new is crazy.
Yeah,
That video,
he's
do you
dope.
see where any more? Like, that's crazy,
he's
right?
doing his thing right now. He's repping for the West Coast. So, hip hop is universal. It's love.
Yeah,
It
You
is.
know what I'm saying? No
That's
matter
the
where
space
you
we
at,
in.
we represent hip hop culture. And they got these kids called Contra. That's Rise Kai's sons in them.
Oh, yeah.
They repping the West Coast right now. These
storytelling
kids
dude.
I think it's Coast Contra. Those dudes is ill.
And
Young-
there's a kid.
Because they remind
Young
me
Buster.
of us.
There's
The
a kid out.
energy.
There's a kid out there called Baby Flacco. Look for him.
Oh, Baby
LA.
Flacco. Okay, yes.
So yeah, we tapping into the West Coast.
Well, the West
Man.
Coast taps into you too, because let me
You
tell you,
already
the
know.
energy is still high every time. People play that song "Slam." I'm telling you, I don't care where I'm
automatic.
at.
It's
It is-
automatic.
It's automatic. Like they slam. Everybody runs. Everybody wants to bump into each other. It's just
Dude,
the
as soon as
energy.
that bass line drop, you already know I
Yeah.
can get my ass to the dance floor.
you
Yeah.
It's automatic.
Rodeo to
Huh? Oh,
rodeo.
we'll be out there.
Primal
It's the-
I
Boulevard.
see y'all tonight, man. Be there, be straight up.
That's
Yes.
right. Onyx Cypress Hill versus Battle, man.
I
Trill
might be
verse
in the
5.
pit. I might be in the pit.
Oh, see somebody get in
I
the
might
pit.
slam a little bit. I'm just saying.
Well, look, man, we appreciate y'all popping in, man. Just
Thank
know,
you.
y'all know where we at.
Yeah.
So pull up when y'all ready, man, or whenever y'all want you. All right, fam?
No doubt. 93.5 KDAY. We
Yes.
in
Where hip
Bad
hop
talk.
lives.
We in the building.
Hip
Let's go.
hop back in the day.
Onyx.